Alright, hello and welcome to chapter 16 of the Ashdod Let's Play. I actually know what chapter it is because I started uploading some of my previous games. Last turn ended with something pretty terrible happening. I did something really, something really cool and then something really bad. I did something really stupid, which was to summon this guy, who's awesome. I accidentally horror marked my god. And since my god is the crone, she has like no protection, no hit points, huge magic resistance, which is cool. Somehow she has really good attack and defense, I don't know, and strength. I guess she lifts. Long story short, she will die. Given, if she gets horror marked, or if she gets attacked by horror, there's not much I can do to protect her. I could have her cast Returning, but then there's other things that'll happen if I do that. So I don't even know if you can script for a horror battle, an assassination battle. I don't think you can. So I put out some stuff online as some suggestions of what to do, to get some suggestions what the hell to do to protect her. What I am going to do, let's get these water gems out of there while I remember. I have kind of three things I need to do. One is I need to summon more casters that can fill the roles she's got before she dies. Two, I need to, that's actually the big one. I need to get some more casters out that can fill the role she's got. But two, I'm going to have her forge an elixir of life. That might work. If she has a couple of elixirs of life sitting around, and sadly she is the only one that can forge it, when a horror kills her, she will come back immediately without problems. It's a shot in the dark. I don't know if it's going to work. We'll see. If it does work, that'll be awesome. If it doesn't, obviously that'll suck. Other than that, let's look at some of the other stuff that's going on. I still need to arm this guy. I've gone ahead and I gave him a couple of astral boosters. I just wanted to see how high he get his astral. So I can get him up to astral 7. With astral 7, he can do some pretty sweet stuff. We're not going to mess around with that right now, though. Later on, he'll be able to cast Master and Slave in battles, which that'll be ridiculous. But for right now, it's not a big deal. What we will do, we gave her some guards, some sacred guards. I'm wondering actually whether, now I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking the Ophons actually would be better sacred guards for her. Or better guards for her. We're going to leave her with some Ophon bodyguards. I think she only gets 2, but we'll give her 4, just in case. And just on the off chance that she can actually cast a spell, we're going to give her enough gems to cast Living Fire. Oh, and look at that, man. You think you've got enough, but you never do. I have one last bottle of fire. So we need to get somebody to start making those again. And this guy seems like a great candidate. He's been forging for me this entire time. So we'll have him start making those again for us. We did take Stinging Swamps. A single ghost attacked one of my guys, whatever. We might have taken Stinging Swamps a while ago. If we did, I'm surprised. Let's look at where we've got some diseases. I only had 2 guys cured of their disease. Oh, 3, yeah, and the disease grinder, okay. So these guys are starving. Which I don't know why they are. Oh, some of them died, that's why. And somebody else is starving. Titan Steps. These guys are starving. So we're going to pull them into here and take this freaking territory once and for all. I lost an Ophon, another amazing character, to that Maliki. So that was stupid. You know, dumb mistakes happen. We're going to send in somebody a little more kick-ass to mess him up. We're just going to send in some bruisers to beat on him. Our Elemental Kings, we're going to send to right here. I cannot have them inside this fortress because they will become diseased. Even my elementals, I think, can become diseased. I'm not sure. As silly as that is, I think that can happen. I think that can happen, and I don't want that to happen. And I don't want to lose this throne. It's a good throne. 2 gems, poison resistance, which will be useful. And it's a good choke point and a good launching off point for some other stuff. That said, the basic troops I have there are just chubs or just losers that are really just there to hold the walls for a little bit. I don't need them for anything else. But this one I want. This one I want desperately. Actually, we'll go ahead and move here, and then we'll jump over to there to help with the Ophon. Over here, Jotunheim has actually taken back almost all the territory I've taken from him. It's kind of the disadvantage of thugs. If you don't actually bring in troops to support them, you will lose everything eventually. We'll get some more thugs up and running soon enough. Let's look at our armament for this guy. So he's getting a chest piece next turn. I've got an artifact coming in for his chest. Still needs a helmet, still needs boots, and still needs 2 miscellaneous items. Astral magic is by far the one I understand the least. Let's go ahead and set him up with a divine blessing as his first spell. Now, he's actually got some pretty neat stuff he can cast here. I just don't know a ton about it. Stellar Cascades. I just don't know a ton about all these things. And I don't really want to hit him with, I'm not going to mess around with these astral spells in the scripting. If I was going to do anything, it would probably just be resist magic, just to give him a little bit of extra strength. Or possibly magic duel, have him just go kill another magician. But a lot of fatigue cost. Is he already ethereal? Because body ethereal would be worth casting. He is not. We will have him cast body ethereal. Nope. And look at that. Doesn't cost a gem. So he's going to be ethereal now as well as all the other amazing shit he is. He still needs armor though. So let's get everybody else up and making gear for him. So I need some boots. I have some choice for mage boots. Reinvigoration is really good. Super useful. The rest of this, not so much because he can fly. So, Boots of Callius the Druid, Reinvigoration 10, and Map Move 1. I might go for those. Reinvigoration 10 would be huge for him. The rest of these are pretty boring. Boot of Long Strides might hold me over for a little bit. None of these are interesting for him. I do need to get somebody to make a Tree Lord staff fairly soon. And then for his additional thing he might have, he's already got regeneration, another resilient, or we're actually going to make this. This is for my commander, just so she has a couple more troops to protect her in combat. It's a super desperate ploy, but it might help a little. Over here, we're still recruiting some Tatarian, or not Tatarian, some giant skeletons, which is cool. Except right now, what are you doing? Reanimate, damn you. I don't know what he was doing. He's crazy, so he's whispering to somebody. I don't know. Yeah, we're still going to keep these two with them. We definitely need more nature magic up soon. Actually, let's look at one thing. No, none of them can make a Moonbind bracelet. The only person that can make that is her. Yeah, because that takes Astral. We'll probably make a Moonbind bracelet too. That'll be useful later on. So she's summoning allies. I think I I haven't had them summoned yet. And we're holding up here against the Nazcas. They're not really a big threat, but yeah, she's site searching. Great. I'll probably send her down eventually to help take this out because I don't trust the Tritons to actually kill rock lobsters. Everything else is looking good. I mean, the loss of my super command or my commander is huge. Hasn't happened yet, but it will. And there's really nobody that can take over for her, at least not yet. That's a big problem. But we did at least, it's not worth it, but we did at least get this guy. I would rather have my commander and have taken the extra turn or two to get the proper artifacts so that this guy could cast it. Okay, sorry. I'm distracted. Let's look at what other things I can build. What can he make? So Iron Face is a pretty solid one. It'll give me an Iron Skin cast. He can't make it, but somebody else can. Alternatively, Boots of Stone can give me a Stone Skin cast. And we're actually going to go ahead and make Boots of Stone, but for my god. This will just help my god survive a little bit better against horrors. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if anything is going to help my god survive. I've never had to deal with horror marks before. Somehow. I've lucked out. I don't know. Now, somebody does have a spell that's killing off my undead. Not that one. Yeah, and I don't know whether or not this is killing off my Tartarians. Just in case it is, we're going to summon some guys to hopefully spread the damage a little bit. I don't know if it's going to work, but oh wow, you suck. You can't even do that. I can summon freaking ghosts. Ugh, it's not worth it. No, I can reanimate some archers. Alright, whatever. We'll reanimate some archers for a little bit to see if that absorbs some of the damage coming to the Tartarians. I don't want to lose them. It's a dumb thing. It's a dumb way to lose them. If they're still getting zapped, I'll move over to here and summon them there. Maybe they won't figure out where he is. Otherwise, we're moving some of our other troops around. Amtrax will go with that army. And he is bringing another big holy army. Otherwise, this guy's making his own Dragon Scepter. So that'll support summoning these guys. Should be great. And I still need to get this army up and running. It's not doing anything right now. If I were to do anything, I guess I could go ahead and summon some, I might as well. I'm going to summon some Pale Riders to assist with conquering the rest of this crap. Because we need to just take the rest of this before somebody else does. I mean, this is just open game for anybody to take. That said, this is not a sufficient army to take that. I'm glad I stopped myself. That wouldn't work, I don't think. Is there anybody there worth recruiting? Actually, there is. Well, wow. Yeah, it's not going to go very far. Nope. Let's recruit some crossbowmen for a little bit and see if that helps. We're just going to hang out for a few turns. We'll throw some province defense in here. We have a ton of gold, which we need to be taking advantage of. And we are recruiting as well as we can here. These guys should cost less resources, truly. We can support some more troops here, so we will do another round here and another caster. And we'll keep summoning casters here for a little bit. And then over here, I'm actually happy with that split. I don't want to mess that up any more than it is. I am tempted to summon an Adon. These guys will be crazy powerful in combat, but right now I don't have enough I don't have enough items to support them, so. But they will be super useful as frontline, just badass thug type people. Otherwise, Shiniyama, we're gonna get some more troops over here, and the reason I'm recruiting them here is because technically this place, well, actually this place can support a ton of troops here too. So we'll recruit a, wow, yeah, you have no supplies though. We'll recruit some more troops here too. We did take this, which is great, and let's go ahead and give him a skull staff, which I don't have one to spare, so he'll make one. Turn after he gets the skull staff up, we'll have him start doing long deads. When we do go to war against Abyssia, that'll be useful. But we're not going to war against them just yet. So we're still researching enchantment. We're at level 7, which does give us Awakened Tree Lord, which will be useful. I'm going to need that to help take over some of the nature summons that are going to be needed. I would like to get Dragon Master, but realistically, I don't think my queen is going to survive, or my crone is going to survive that long. Which sucks. If we do get to a point where we can summon more of those guys, we'll go back to that. So we're going to do Thaumaturgy and hopefully get up to a point where we can start casting some of our really cool spells like Master and Slave. That's going to take a while to research though. Over here, I'm just going to recruit a few of these guys just as bullet sponges to add to this army when it gets there. They'll be pretty useless, but they'll absorb some arrows. I think that's good for our turn. We'll go ahead and end turn now and see how we're doing. Now, if the crone was attacked this turn, right off the bat, I mean, not a ton I can do there. But hopefully the elixir of life will keep her going, and we'll just make a couple here every now and again, so we always have 2. We always are going to want to have 2. Yep, there we go. And she was killed. So, I lost my god. That's what happens when you get somebody horror marked. And I didn't have, oh wow, look at what showed up. Yeah, so there's no defense against this. There's really nothing that can defend against that at all. You're a bastard. So the crone's dead. We're going to try and bring her back, but when she comes back, she is going to be severely crippled and messed up. Her magic paths are all going to be screwed up. It's going to be bad. So she's going to be pretty useless. I did manage to get another Tartarian. And so I summoned 10 of these and one was zapped. Let's keep looking here. And I did lose an Ophon too to that horror mark. I hope nobody picked up her thing. Picked up that dimensional rod. Battle in Second Forest. Oh, we did kill, well, a Maliki priest, whatever. We lost 3 long dead horsemen and that's it. Granted, not super impressive what they killed. Oh. So we did kill some good stuff there. We killed a I think we killed one of their big leaders. We did. No, we didn't. That's just That's like a mid-range leader. Still fairly strong. But, no, not that big of a deal. Killed a Satis Priest, a Vanhurst, a Shaman, and a Demon Bread. Somehow everybody died in that one. Huh. Oh, wow. Whatever. Shambhalak. Yeah, people are leaving. We breached the walls. That's great. We're gonna go ahead and siege that this turn. Or we're gonna storm the castle with whatever we've got, which frankly is not a ton, but I don't care. So we're gonna move this army forward. They have 40 units. It's not enough. I don't think they're actually even. They can't even harm the walls. Great. My guys are getting diseased in Second Forest, and Holy Fire is causing problems, and Marignon is... Oh! Marignon is a terrible place to build a Undead Legion, because it's Marignon. So we're going to move that army out of there, and you're going to stop. Drop that off. In fact, go back to researching. Give that to him. Well, he already made one. Well, got the elixir life. Too little, too late. We might... No, it's not going to work. I don't know. I mean, that really hurts, losing her. Like, that seriously hurts. We're going to set all the priests that are not doing anything right now to bringing our god back. And we'll see what kind of state she's in when she comes back. Presumably, it's not going to be great. Technically, these other guys can do it too, but I'm not going to waste them on that. I'd rather have them researching. I'm not in any huge rush to get her back. It'd be nice, but... Y'all should be researching, shouldn't you? Yes, you should. Let's take a look at this army. Yeah, we've got plenty to siege it, especially with how fast we knock down that wall. Should be fine. We don't have any shadow mages, which kind of sucks, but let's go ahead and combine some of these shadow beasts. We don't have any shadow beasts. We have one, which is useless. Set that in the front. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get much, except this guy needs to leave. Give it to Fenric. And give the Summer Sword to Fenric. You can leave. Send him over there. Ugh, how lame. So they do have a large army here. Large enough that I need to retreat. My Ophon did take that territory out. I'm not going to make the mistake of going after this again. That Royal Malakui, whatever, is way too powerful. What we're going to do instead is just dance around here, take territories turn after turn. So this dude now has his armor and some boots of stone, and would totally be able to hand those over, but now she's dead. So sad. At least the dimensional rod is gone. I would not want to see that around. That would just make me angry. Let's give this guy back his dragon scepter. Drop that hammer off. You're not using it. And get back to summoning fire drakes. Give him an enormous broth, or cauldron. And some Earth boots for that matter. That'll make him Earth 5. He'll be able to cast some fun spells. I should have given one to him too. Oh well. I'm going to recruit a couple more priests. We're going to need a lot to call our god back. And I should have 3 Ophons left. I do. We'll give them to the Chayot. Chayot's actually ready to go into combat now. We're going to go ahead and just send her straight into combat. Okay, I do have a Tomagea. Okay, that's good. I think I have enough to summon a Tree Lord without my god. And a Tree Lord will let me summon Tarrasques. I think. I might need an Ivy King instead. I'm not sure. Look at how fast she moves. Isn't she amazing? Set these guys back on guard commander. And I think she should be ready to party, as is. Protection 25, she'll also be ethereal, attack 17, defense 20, precision 18, which doesn't really matter. Invulnerable, severely invulnerable. Let's make sure I did not build something stupid. Yeah, okay, this isn't the one I thought it is. Okay, good. There's one that if I had built it, she would flee as soon as she was injured. I think I gave that to one of them. I might have, maybe not. Let's take a look at where my arrows are, though. We're going to pull them back. I do not want them anywhere near the front line. Set all their troops in the back. Should be good. I don't actually have stuff set up for a lot of these guys. They're just going to attack closest anyway, so it'll be fine. What we've got should be enough to take that castle, though, without much of a problem. Those arrows presumably, possibly could fight. I did give them a firebrand, but they have no armor, which is not ideal. Let's go ahead and look at what we're building for our. Yeah, dimensional rod. I see you. So we can build another one of these. Cursed. Neither one of those are worth building for. Teleport's kind of cool for my Chayot, but she doesn't really need it. If I were to build her, he's not gonna be the one that builds it. Yeah, he can't really build any of the stuff I want. Helmet of the Dawn's pretty sweet, though. Sword of Many Colors would be awesome, but she'd have to have a other thing. It's really not worth it for her. I think that's an AoE. She'd have to have a copper arm to use it, though, so whatever. Light of the Northern Star, that's kind of a neat one. It auto casts it. That's actually pretty sweet. If I ever get my astral magic moving, but I don't want to burn any astral right now. Let's see, other options for helmets. Crown of Despair. Cursed, nope. Holger the Head, it's kind of a neat one. He just comes in and starts fighting. Just one more guy to help him fight, but I don't really need that. Corrupt's Bracers, extra protection, reinvigoration and defense. Just all around and kind of awesome, but I don't need it. Um, Not really good for a thug. This one's not good because it might curse her. So I'm not really happy with what any of these guys can make. What about you? Can you make me a kick-ass helmet? You can make me Iron Face. But so can some other guys. There's other people who could make that. Like this guy. What's wrong with you? You're diseased. Son of a bitch. We'll have to get them over there to get rid of some of those diseases. No, I wasn't trying to make skulls of fire. I want to make those with you. Fire in a bottle. I've already got plenty of fire skulls. But can you make anything else interesting? You know, these might be worth making. It basically makes somebody a good summoner of dead people, which is useful. But I don't really like any of those. She, on the other hand, can forge some interesting stuff. So this will kill demons. Boots of quickness are sweet. Giving her quickness would be great. She might have reinvigoration problems, but I think we're going to go ahead and make those. I'm pretty sure somebody crappier can make them though. Yeah, you can. Let's give him a hammer. Have him make some boots of quickness. So she'll be ethereal, quick. She's going to be fatiguing super fast though. So let's look at what some of our options there are. Now I could make these, but I don't have anybody capable of making them. And she's got reinvigoration. She's got nobody. She's already got a pair of boots. So that leaves nothing. I'm gonna make one more of these just to have it made. How many spaces does she have open? She's got 2 trinkets and a helmet. Oh, she's already got boots. Okay, so she needs trinkets or a helmet. Can you make a good trinket? Bottle of living water is always awesome. It just brings a water elemental into the battle. So we're gonna make that. And you're gonna continue to summon allies. Let's see what her allies are. Good, water elementals, great. Free troops, always useful. Always good stuff. Now her, oh, there's no, is there a laboratory? There is. There's a laboratory over there. We'll bring her over here and maybe summon some Lamashes, some more Lamashes or something, I don't know. Let's continue recruiting troops here so we have some more to bring up north to fight the baddies, the Jotuns from the other side, because this is an issue. Over here we are still, they're searching. They don't all need to be searching. This guy can summon Pale Riders. I haven't used any Bane Lords as thugs, and I might actually summon one just so I don't have to burn any more gems. I want to save all my astral gems for another summoning of the whatever they're called, the Chayats. I still need 2 trinkets. What can you make? I mean, this thing will just attack people that are near him. That's cool. I'd rather have a dancing shield, but I guess he can't make that. We'll make one of those, what the hell. I've got air gems that I just do not use. What about you? You've got some good cross paths. Just not impressed by any of this. That gives me reinvigoration, which is okay. Blech. I guess as a temporary, that's something. Can you make anything cool, buddy? Eye of the Void. Nope, that's tainted. Boots of the Plains. No, tainted. And cursed. Oh, that's a shield I haven't seen yet. Okay, we have not made a... we haven't made artifact yet. We're going to go ahead and make one. I'm going to go ahead and get this guy up and running. It's always a good one to have. He's not the one to make it, though. This guy is. I mean, it's just extra gems every month. Always useful. I should be able to hold this for a turn at least. I'd like to think. Or these guys should be able to break the siege, and I think they can. I mean, they're pretty solid. They should be able to break the siege. Okay. So, not ideal, but not the worst things to have happened to me. Losing my god, I'm really bad about losing my god. It happens to me way more than I'd like to admit. Stop recruiting those guys and get some more mages over here. I'm gonna do a Zams of Might just so I can search death over here, see if I can get some death gems. It'd be nice. Yeah. Oh, it's Zabalba. I don't actually need that. And I already have a Zams of Might, so we'll just recruit some of these guys. This guy, I'm going to give him some boots. Oh, you know what? That's actually much better. I do want to get this guy back into combat as soon as possible, so we'll have somebody else make Dropnir. I have the perfect guy in mind. Right here. Can he make Dropnir? Oh. He needs one thing to do it, which I have. The Alice, or the Tome of Gaia. That'll give him something to help make Dropnir. It's an extra 200 gold a turn. Can't complain about that. It's not the biggest deal, but I don't really have anything I super want right now. So, it's fine. And then I think we're good. We're going to get these undead out of here. Yeah, we've got them all leaving. So I'm happy with everything we've got. And we will go ahead and... We are storming, right? Yeah. Go ahead and intern. We'll see how well we took that castle. You know, I say I've got this one. Super easy for me to flop at this point. Like, it really is. I could absolutely flop at this point and lose everything. I should probably keep my insane commanders away from the rest of my commanders. Future. Something to think about in the future. Alright, so this is... Oh, this was just a straight up battle. Somebody tried to attack me. Oh wow, they attacked me with a lot. We'll see what happens. This will be interesting. Got a whole bunch of guys blessing, but it doesn't really matter. Boom! Look at that. One caster. Granted, I took a full death gem, but still. Yeah, Pale Raiders are dead. Blade Wind. Boom. He's got his own spells. Nether Darts. They're weak, but, you know, they can do some stuff. So this is just my regular spearmen in combat. Fireballs are doing great against mass troops. So are those. Good lord. Major casualties on their front line. Chaff just does not do well late game. So these guys are really just here more or less to hold the line while my mages kill everything else. Okay, so they came back here to start some trouble. Hopefully these guys are not scripted anymore and they will cast flaming stuff and just torch the shit out of them. See what happens. Nah, they're still scripted to falling fires. So that's not great. Should be okay. Should have enough other... I'm going to lose a lot of priests here, but my arrows are holding out, which is good, but they have no protection. Looks like their flyers either fled or... I don't know what happened, but they're not there anymore. Looks like we've broken them, though. The main army is unstoppable, frankly. These guys in the back are a lot more susceptible, but should be fine. There's the Titanu. I don't know why he's diseased, but where are his undead legions? I don't know. Alright, so we won that. Hey, they did lose the Royal Maliki, great. Ring of Levitation, Horn of Valor, who cares? 200 ghouls dead. Kind of don't care. Killed a bunch of their infantry. Their infantry are, this part of their infantry are pretty lame. Nazca though are a cool, they're actually a pretty cool race. 2 priests dead, 1 Emite dead. I didn't even know I had Emites. That's it. That's okay. Slingers, a couple Gileadites, the Long Dead Horseman, obviously, and 1 Sacred, 1 Ogre. Very minimal casualties. Which is good, because I'm going to lose a ton more here, probably. I don't know, we'll see. It's just about how much the arrows kill. It's really about the arrows. Shadow Blast. Ugh, lame. Let's turbo this. We definitely need more undead in this army. We're gonna send some undead summoners up there to get some Pale Riders up in the front lines. This should go okay. My commanders are big enough that a rogue arrow is not going to kill them. They have a lot of undead that are getting banished. Everything there looks to be doing good. Ah, these guys are all summoning freaking fire elementals, which is why... which is killing off a lot of my own troops. Come on, move faster. I mean, this should be this is going to be a victory. It's just a matter of what all I lose. Like this Hashmal in the back, how well does he do? He seems to be doing good. I might bring Hashmouths back into play, man. They're still solid thugs. Alright. Well, we won, but what all did we lose? 1 priest. Great. I don't care. That's great. And wiped him out. And we finally took Second Forest. Monarch Woods, our walls are damaged now. So let's take a look at what they've got. 530 units. I don't know if I can take that. We will see. Everybody summon allies. I mean, this army as it stands cannot take that. And I wouldn't put them in there in the first place anyway. It's just, it's not a good place for them to be. On the other hand, that entire army is going to get diseased, so that's funny. We'll send him... Neither of them can make it in one turn. We'll do it in 2 turns. I don't understand. Why can't you move? Oh, because they've got... Oh, wow. He has Detanus guarding him. It's probably not ideal. No. He doesn't. Stupid, stupid. This guy does. Let's take them off of her. And Elia will go over. Still can't make it, huh? You're an embarrassment. Let's see how well our Chayat did in combat. Remember, he's very lightly scripted. So, Ophon kicked ass. Pranda was 3 Ophons. Let's see what they did. I don't think they caught a real army. They really didn't. But I still want to see what happens. So I've got 3 blessed Ophons and a Chayat. I mean, that's pretty terrifying. And now he's got body ethereal. Protection. So it doesn't look like the stone boots are doing much for him. His protection is basically what it was before, but now he's ethereal. Reinvigoration 2. Gonna need more than that. Reinvigoration is going to be something he really needs. Yeah, they just kill everything. Grumble, grumble. I don't know. Okay, so there are 2 Malachis there. I am not going to send him in there. It's just a recipe for another round of disaster. I do need to get him some proper boots, though. And the perfect person to deliver those is right here. So we're going to summon more allies, and we're going to recruit more troops, which are fairly useless, but still. We'll send this guy. Can't make it, can you, huh? We'll send him up here to deal with the Blackhawks, which are going to start wrecking havoc over here. Jotunheim cowered it out. We'll move back forward. We'll recruit another commander to bring up some more troops. What else happened? So we had a Satis spy there and an Abyssian spy there. Or assassin, I'm not sure. Those are both assassins. We've got a good patrol going though, so we should be okay. And he's got a sword now, which is worse than the sword I think that he comes with. So we'll stick him with the sword he's got already. So we'll get this guy back to making Tartarians. Get those guys back moving. Our supply situation here is basically stunt. That's it. That's all we're getting for supplies. In fact, he should be here. Damn it. This is where I need to bulk up more. I don't have much of an army here, and I will want that when the bad boys show up. Oh, it's a lightless lantern. Okay. Get him back researching. I really want to make another hash mile, but I can't. I can't justify that. Well, I don't know. How much does a hash mile cost me? 21 astral pearls, and I mean, they're crazy good. We're going to make another hash mouth, which means we need to gear him up immediately. So let's see what we've got in ways of gear. We've already got a vine shield. We need a flaming sword. Got 2 copper arms. We don't need 2 vine shields. Alright. Let's go ahead and put the drop near on somebody that's not going anywhere anytime soon. So, this guy. Great. Give me that hash mouth. He'll help us knock out some of this stuff. I need a good death Sansamite. Actually, this guy's no, he's not. None of these guys are really great at death, are they? We'll take him down. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll start moving him down. I'll probably forget about him next turn, but never know. These guys are still moving. That's good. Nazca lost a major fortress here. Oh, kills undeads, huh? Okay. The Detander needs to leave. I can't lose them like that. I don't think I have any other undead. No. Kills a ton of undead. Wow, this place brings it. This is a nice one. Great. Let's go ahead and give this guy the Armor Virtue. And just sight search like a madman. Except for y'all who will preach the teachings of God. No. Y'all will call God. We're gonna get God here, damn it. Oh yeah, and this guy is coming back up to clear this garbage out. And possibly help with this, wow, that's bad. I mean, they'll lose. They have no chance of victory. Like 0. In fact, nah, I can't demolish the fortress. I'd be tempted to demolish the fortress just so I can retake that easier. I probably should have done that to begin with, but it's a nice throne. So we're still making more of these, which is great. Probably enough actually to bring into battle. They're crazy slow though, so no rush there. So yeah, for the Hashmal I'm summoning. What can you make me? Yeah, he's only going to have an extra hand. Maybe an eye shield. I don't know. Well, if nothing else, we'll make some bags of wine. I feel like I have a Nature 3 somewhere that was making soups, but this guy's going to go back to making me swords. Very useful. And I need a artifact this turn. Always, always, always make an artifact. This is just not useful. I don't like that one at all. This could be interesting. This could be really useful against Nazca, actually. Well, we're gonna give the other guy some boots of quickness because those stone boots aren't really doing anything. Oh, I already have a death 3 down here. Let's keep moving him down. We're going to be clever, though, and not move directly into place that diseases him. And the one that's moving here will go north instead. Yeah, moved him around to site search a while ago and totally forgot about him. It happens. What do we have here? Oh, that's cool. Boy, nobody can take that though, huh? Can you make, there is a weapon that increases your holy. That would be super useful. God, all the astral stuff curses. Fuck you, astral. Like, royally. This is the coolest name for a weapon. I wouldn't mind claiming this throne, truly. It's another type of mage. Getting access to a new type of mage is always great. So they will break that down next turn. I don't think I can actually protect it. I really don't. I don't think I have what it takes to do that. In fact, you're going to stay here. I need more of them. I need more of them. Bring some more Pale Riders in. And we're going to make a lucky coin shield. For the other Hashmal. Man, I wonder if I'm underutilizing her. I mean, I am, but... Our supplies and supply usage here are fine. Get some more casters up in the front line, along with some more infantry. Oh, this one has Bone Shaman. Or Bone Tribe. Bone Tribe are a recent addition. I haven't used them yet. They look pretty freaking solid though, huh? I mean, they're undisciplined, but not the worst protection. Decent attack skills. Forest, mountain, and wasteland survival. And Berserker +3. And I think they have a thrown weapon. I mean, that's... Oh, and these guys actually come with a short bow. That's not bad. If I can make them, I can get a Death Air or Death Hammer. Man, that might actually be worth making. Let's build a temple. What the hell? Not the most efficient thing. I could have this one build a temple and this one call God. I just not gonna kill myself over that. Those little details. I still need a helmet for her. So he can make Iron Face, which will give Iron Skin. I'm gonna make Corrupts Bracers instead. I don't have any other artifacts being made, and I don't really see any that I really love. This one's not bad. This one's really tempting. Yeah, we'll do that instead. And drop that off. And drop your hammer off. That actually should be super effective against Nazca. So we'll make that. That'd actually be interesting to put on that commander. Do I have a laboratory? I do. So potentially I could give him that, and he could, you know, toy with them a little bit. It's probably not worth it though, because I would lose him and then lose the item. All right. Otherwise, things are looking good. Man, I just don't know about that though, because he could come in to help out with this fight, or just straight up go and take that. Huh. If he goes there, he can pick up his new items, which would be a new helmet and a couple new miscellaneous items. I'm not making corrupts bracers, but that doesn't mean I can't make him something. It's not much, but it's a little bit of reinvigoration. So we'll do that. Alright, and we will end turn with that. Yada yada. Yeah. Okay, that has to be conquered. Oh, Jotunheim just collapsed. Okay. That's interesting. Whatever the Ophine fought, it killed. Nazca decided to man up. I do have enough troops here to hold the wall for a while, especially against long deaths. I actually can probably permanently hold that position. We'll just send back a Shambler force. That's fine. Throw in a couple of them to reinforce it. Fairy Forest was conquered. Yeah, okay. We'll get that back. Second Forest conquered, so we are under siege now in Second Forest. Aeol, Misfortune, Old Forest. Man, I just built... Man. Get that temple back up. So they did break the they broke the walls there. I am getting diseased here. So whatever I'm going to do, let's do it now. It's 440 units. I might be pushing my luck here. I'm willing to give it a shot. And yeah, come on, guys. If you're gonna come at the king, you best not miss. As Omar or somebody said. Oh, that's their god. Man, I would be tempted to start a war with them right now just to kill their god. But let's just keep building troops. And let's actually recruit some real troops here too. Ah, that's it, huh? Okay. Still have not gotten our god back, but no surprise there. 2 arms, 2 shields, 1 sword. That's enough for now. For what we're doing, that's fine. We'll give him this proper shield temporarily or momentarily. We'll send in this Hashmal to actually, no, can't make it. I don't want to lose this throne, but whatever, it's fine. These guys are going to attack. We need to really properly script them. He can handle its Hun troops, which he will do. They're undisciplined. These guys are going to be chaff, guarding the commander. We'll put them all in his troop. I don't really have a lot of people blessing, which isn't great, but it should be enough. He needs to move. And so both of y'all need to. Both of them need to move. His troops can go out front. It's fine. They're so useless. God, you're the worst. The Magma Children should do great though. We will Phoenix Power with him. He has a slightly more interesting spell he can cast, which I haven't really had the opportunity to cast yet, which is Magma Bolts. Still not really worth it though. So he will just Fireball. Hopefully they can survive. You know, there's a chance that enemy units will jump on top of him. You know what, we're going to set them all together. All three of them. And hopefully they can defend each other like good boys. And you know what, we'll set those to Guard Commander. That'll kill anything nearby. The Magma Children will go forth and cause death and destruction. He should be fire, yeah, he's insanely fire resistant. Great. I don't understand why I'd ever summon a lesser fire elemental. We're running out of time here. We'll do this for all of them, actually. Nope. We'll leave him to do his own thing. He'll figure it out. We'll have all of them summon fire elementals. Except, does he start with 2? No, okay. I thought maybe he would get an extra fire gem, but he doesn't. Yeah, screw it. Let's see what happens. That should be fine. Now, let's get this guy properly geared up. Or slightly better geared up. Boots, water. I'd already made one. Oh well. Still needs a helmet though, huh? And if for nothing else, we'll give him that helmet. What's his base armor? Oh, he doesn't have any. Okay. It won't make much of a difference, but whatever. Break siege. And we're going to send this guy over. And we're going to send this guy out to conquer some shit. Not a particularly exciting army that he's carrying, but I need to conquer this shit as soon as possible. Let's take a look at what we can do here. No, not fire cloud, just fireballs. It's fine. Summon Earth Power and Blade Wind. And I guess bring those guys with you, whatever. Throw them in there, yeah. Pushing it a little bit here. No, let me rephrase that. I'm pushing it way too far there. That army can't handle that. With this, I think it can. Probably. Yeah. So we'll bring that army up to support it, and then we can take that. Should be fine. Shouldn't be a problem. I need to knock this shit out. Actually, there's a good first order for you. You can go here, cause some trouble. Wanted to make a Amulet of the Dead. It will help my other dead person resurrector slightly in how much he can resurrect, so that's good. Do I have a spare hammer? I do. Alright. I mean, my god apparently when she comes back is still going to be horror marked, but she'll have an elixir of life, which may be useful. We'll see. I don't know. I'm going to keep recruiting here. Hopefully that'll be a nice little reinforcement army for there. They can actually handle a ton of troops here, though, so we're going to... well, they just can't recruit a ton. But we'll keep recruiting some here. We'll need them eventually to attack Man. I know I say eventually a lot, but I promise it's going to go off eventually. Sooner or later, Satis is going to come after us. I'm just throwing these guys here for reducing the whatchamacallit, unrest. I don't see him doing much other than that, but I have some gold to burn, so it'll pay itself off long term, assuming they don't get reconquered, which they shouldn't. Get these guys in there. Stop recruiting for a little bit. I've got another squad left, ready to go. What's wrong with you? Limp. Okay. I'm gonna look at something. I want to see what he can summon. If he can summon an Ivy King. I think Ivy Kings are only nature 3 though, so that doesn't really do shit for me. So, not worth it. God, I should have built a Moonvine bracelet earlier. Alright, go ahead and break siege with the rest of them. And you should be calling God. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a Hail Mary there. We'll see what happens. I don't need to recruit anymore here. If I lose, I'm going to have problems because that's one of my major armies. But because it's a major army, it should do well. Oh yeah, and since we're here... we'll go ahead and break siege. And we're going to be funny and give him the Rod of Death. Give him some Boots of Stone too, just... I don't know what makes him susceptible to cold. Do I want to give him anything else? Bag of wine just for when the guys show up. If they do survive. Oh, yeah. Meh. I should give that to him. Dancing Shield's really useful. Just nice attack, you know, deflecting thing. But, meh. He should be vaguely protected, and we'll just set these guys to guard commander. And set the archers over there. Break siege though, buddy. So we'll see whether or not he can convert some of their undead. It could be funny. I don't know. May not work. But this guy's more or less fully armed. The only thing he needs is a helmet. And I just have not found one I really like. I guess the best option would be... I don't know. I don't really like any of the options. I mean, I could make a skull face, which is okay. A wraith crown. Honestly, horror helmet. I'm just gonna make a horror helmet. As lame as that is, we'll just make a horror helmet. Really? That's 10 gold? Or that's 10 death gems? Okay. I don't have any more to hand out. No more hammers. I'm really blowing through my death gem income. Which makes it harder for this guy to do what I wanted him to do, so he'll just hang out for his turn. I'll go ahead and end turn then. Screw it. Oh, and you know what? While we're ending turn, we'll go ahead and stop recording. See you guys next time.